We are putting together some of the new Halloween pop-ups. We have the werewolf, the devil, Frankenstein, and Dracula. So I'm going to start with my base. I've already put my panel pieces on. And the next thing I'm going to do is prep this base. And you're going to fold on the score lines here like I'm doing. And I have to apologize for the mess my fingers are in because this black, it just comes off. So we're going to glue this 1/4 inch space down, and this is the inside of the base. I just want to hold that down long enough to know that it's going to stay. I didn't fold this one. Okay, and so now we can just take our base and set it aside. I'm going to start here with my tree. I've already glued my 2 pieces together. You'll notice that one is a little bit shorter than the other, and that's because this is the tab that folds through and gets glued on the bottom, and I didn't want that being thick and bulky. So the first piece you have to glue on is your moon, and I'm using an old orange ink pad to add a glow to my moon. And after you have your moon in place, you can put your tree on. Be careful not to use too much glue. You don't want to make a mess. All right, so the back piece is completed. I'm going to slide this under my mat while I work on my house. The house, you can see here on this one. On this one, I just left the dark blue. But there is a piece, I went in and added a piece for you to add color to your house if you would like. And so I have done that on 2 of them. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this in place. You want to put your house together and put it on the base before you put your gravestone on. pieces are pretty self-explanatory here. Okay. The skinny roof goes on this piece here. Okay, and now these windows, the file has been changed. You don't have these little window cutouts. Now it's this piece solid to just glue right behind it because this was a little too small. So that has been, I've already done that update in all the files. Okay. And I think that will make this much easier to handle. I'm putting my windows on a little crooked, so it's like a haunted house. Okay. Oh, and then the gravestone. You can see why my hands get so dirty when I craft. Hope mine aren't the only ones. Okay. So there is the house. So let me pop this under my mat too. So we've done the house and we've done the tree with the moon. Those are the same on each card. And so then we get to assemble our trick-or-treaters. Okay, well. Somebody's pumpkin is bigger. There we go. So be careful if you cut out more than one of these, as I've done. They are all different sizes. So let me grab my tweezers, because this piece here, so you'll want to there's a little slit in his face, and you have these little, this piece that's shaped like this. These are his teeth. I wish I had 3 hands sometimes. And they're going to slide in to this slit. Just like that. And then you can glue this into place. Again. I want to push it down just ever so slightly. There we go. Maybe. Okay. There, got that stuck down. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my black. I'm going to touch the edges of his head here. Put that on just like that. And glue this. And I've noticed that his shirt is straight across, so it fits right up against his head. The other ones all tuck under the head, but this one goes like that. And then I'm going to put his feet on. And you don't want to go down on below this tab, so you want to make sure that you're putting his feet up above where this tab line would be if it were straight across, because that will be inside the card. And then I'm going to just touch his paws there with just a little bit of ink. Put this one on this pumpkin here. Oops. Just like that. And then I'm going to glue this into place here. And I really just need it here in the center. And I'm not going to use any foam tape because it's within that 2 inches that goes down into the card, so I don't want to mess up the way the card closes. And now we're going to do our vampire, and he has teeth the same way as the werewolf, so I'm just going to slide these in here. The pumpkin together. Okay. Now for your vampire, the inside of his cloak goes on first. And you've got a border all the way around, so just kind of eyeball that. Just like that. His body. This is his shirt. Okay, so we're just gonna put that right like that. Oh, that is crooked. Oh well. And the same thing with his feet. You don't want them to go below on that tab. This piece here is the front of his cloak. It's just like that. And there's his pumpkin. Okay, so there's your vampire. Now your Frankenstein. Let's go ahead and put his pumpkin together first. Okay, and then this is his, I don't know what you call those things that are on the side of his neck. So on his face, you want to just glue that just kind of down here towards the bottom. Like that. Okay. You first want to put on his shirt. His pants will be whatever color you cut him out in. And then his feet. My glue bottle is squirting out. That's on the wrong side. Okay. And his pumpkin. There we are. So there's your Frankenstein, and then you have a devil. And I am going to ink, because I have mine all in red. You could do this a different color if you wanted. You could do black, white even, I guess. But I didn't. I did mine the same color. Get rid of these flicks. So I ink those edges for the contrast. Just like that. There we are. You have two pieces that make up his face. You have a black one for his eyes. And then his face. Lift him up so I can see him better. There we go. Okay, so there are all your trick-or-treaters. And now I need to show you the rest of the assembly for the card. So you've got, okay, your house is your center, and your center is the one that's on the fold. And your trees go in the back. For the purple, I think I'll do Dracula in purple. He has red. That doesn't really match. How about... Okay. Then we're going to flip them over. I'm going to pull these out. And let's start with the back one. I'm going to slide this through. There's a slit in the bottom. Slide that through. Turn it over. Fold this tab up, and we're going to glue it here to the bottom. And then you put in your trick-or-treater. And glue him. And then we're going to slide in our centerpiece. And on this one, you're going to glue these tabs to the center post of this piece. You're going to be careful not to get glue anywhere else but on your centerpiece and your tabs. Because if you do, you'll glue your card shut. So now when I push this, the top rises with the card. And that's what it's supposed to do. Make sure that's stuck down good. Then you want to fold this tab up and leave this one down flat. And we're going to put glue on the opposing tabs. And we're going to glue these together. So you want to be careful with your glue. You don't want glue to ooze out, because then it'll glue your card shut. I'm going to pick it up and really squeeze it so I can make sure this top tab gets stuck down good. And you can see we've got our tabs glued together, and when I push up, the card goes up. And now we can close it up. And this is our werewolf card. And I'll finish the assembly with the others off camera, but there you have your trick or treat pop-up cards. Thank you.